Welcome to CVR English. This is Naresh Kumar. Let's watch the inside news. Congress MP Kiran Kumar Chamala criticizes the opposition for stirring controversy over the Telangana Talli statue, claiming they failed to propose it during the 10 years in power. He highlighted the decision to place the statue inside the secretariat, countering claims that the space was intended for Telangana Talli, and suggested that the opposition's discomfort with the ruling party's actions was fueling the debate.
There are n number of issues have been discussed in the parliament post-independence. Many governments are there, many opposition parties are there. They would have discussed the number of issues. Why this time, in this particular 18th Lok Sabha third session, why are they not interested in discussing an issue which is few minutes? Why can't they spare few minutes for the sake of opposition parties who also have a major role because they are the stakeholders? They have been elected to the house by the people and they have responsibility to talk on the public issues. No? So this is a planned way they are running the house, and the speaker is a speaker to the house. He is equal to every member and every party. He doesn't have to take any directions from, even though he belongs to NDA, even though he was elected from the BJP. It doesn't matter. Once he is elected as a speaker, he has to have the same time and same interest towards every member and every political party, which they are not following.
The everyday Congress party along with the LI party raising issue Adani in the parliament, but BRS said in Telangana, Adani Modi Bhai Bhai, it's your slogan, but BRS said that Revant and Modi Bhai Bhai in Telangana.
See, I'll simply give an example to the people of this country, taking the Telangana example. In Telangana, Adani met Mr. Revant Reddy, who is the Chief Minister, last 1 year, in Davos. Davos is a place where in the past KTR used to go on behalf of Telangana, has met n number of times Adani. Every state, once elected, works for the people of that state, works for the development of that state. As a Chief Minister of Telangana, Revant Reddy ji has met Adani in Davos and he openly gave the state. There are n number of issues have been discussed in the parliament post-independence. Many governments are there, many opposition parties are there. They would have discussed the number of issues. Why this time, in this particular 18th Lok Sabha third session, why are they not interested in discussing an issue which is few minutes? Why can't they spare few minutes for the sake of opposition parties who also have a major role because they are the stakeholders? They have been elected to the house by the people and they have responsibility to talk on the public issues. No? So this is a planned way they are running the house, and the speaker is a speaker to the house. He is equal to every member and every party. He doesn't have to take any directions from, even though he belongs to NDA, even though he was elected from the BJP. It doesn't matter. Once he is elected as a speaker, he has to have the same.
Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav expressed his satisfaction over the recent meeting of the Madhya Pradesh Parliamentary Party, highlighting two key upcoming initiatives. From December 11 to 26, the focus will be on various public welfare schemes, while a 40-day door-to-door public relations campaign will run until January 26. Yadav emphasized that both MLAs and MPs are committed to the working for the state's progress.
मुझे इस बात की प्रसन्नता है कि हमारी मध्य प्रदेश संसदीय दल की आज मीटिंग हुई और ये सत्र के दरमियान हमेशा होती है। इसका आनंद और तब बढ़ गया जब 1 साल की हमारी सरकार का समय हुआ। ऐसे में आने वाले समय में 2 तरह के कार्यक्रम हमारे बीच में आए। 11 से लेकर 26 तक के जन कल्याण पर्व के माध्यम से हम विभिन्न प्रकार की योजनाओं को, जनहितैषी योजनाओं के माध्यम से हम इसमें पूरा ध्यान देंगे। उसके बाद एक घर घर जनसंपर्क का अभियान 40 दिन का जो एक एक्टिविटी रहेगी जो लगातार 26 जनवरी तक चलेगी। मुझे इस बात की प्रसन्नता है यशस्वी हमारे प्रदेश अध्यक्ष श्रीमान विष्णु शर्मा जी और हमारे सभी केंद्रीय मंत्रिमंडल के माननीय सदस्यगण और सभी सांसदों ने मिलकर करके पूरी मीटिंग में अपनी सहभागिता भी की और विधायक सांसद मिलकर के अपने प्रदेश के लिए और बेहतर काम करने के लिए कृत संकल्पित हुए।
विपक्ष जो है सनातन
अरे हो गया भाई, हो गया।
लगातार
अरे बहन जी हो गया ना यार, तुम्हारा एनआई में तो बोलना नहीं है। हाँ दूसरे बोलेंगे।
लेकर दिग्विजय सिंह ने बोला है कि वो बहुत पक्षपाती है, इस पे
क्या 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 क्या
सभापति को लेकर दिग्विजय सिंह राज्यसभा सांसद जो है कांग्रेस के दिग्विजय सिंह ने बोला है कि वो पक्षपात कर रहे हैं सदन में।
कौन से सदन में? वो
राज्यसभा।
तो वो तो राज्यसभा वाले से पूछो ना।
सर आप तो कुछ बोलो।
मुझे इस बात की प्रसन्नता है कि हमारी मध्य प्रदेश संसद
Congress MP Manickam Tagore criticized the government for its reluctance to discuss public interest issues, particularly the Adani controversy during parliamentary sessions. He questioned why the government was nervous about protests outside parliament and accused the BJP of derailing proceedings. With unfounded claims about George Soros, Tagore called for a return to constitutional debates and for the parliament to function without distractions.
The farmers issue and the unemployment issue.
No. We wanted the government to have the discussion on those issues of people's interest. And we all know that we demanded for the discussion on the Manipur and other Adani issues, but government was not ready. So we had been protesting in a unique way outside the parliament in the gate, and we are not disturbing the parliament. But the government is said this thing that if we are protesting outside the parliament also on Adani scam, government is getting nervous. Why? Because Mr. Modi and Adani were unable to accept that how we can set the narrative that Mr. Modi has handed over the India's wealth to Adani. That's our question, and we have been trying to say to the country also that the wealth of India has been handed over to Mr. Adani by Mr. Modi, and Parliament is not allowed to speak, and Parliament there is no discussion on that thing. But normal business of the Parliament also BJP friends are disturbing. With all these imaginary stories they are trying to please Adani. They are bringing in some Soros from somewhere else. And 10 years Mr. Modi is in power, and the ED, CBI, IT, tamam agencies all are there with Mr. Modi. What he has done it for Soros by this time? Sleeping? What Mr. Modi was doing for 10 years then with Soros? If he has destroyed the country's unity. It is very unfortunate that the ministers are not allowing the parliament to function. We want the parliament to function. We want the constitution debate to take
take place, and we want that people's issue must be debated in the parliament. They are not allowing the opposition leader Rahul Gandhi ji as well as Kharge Saab to speak a single.
CPIM leader Prakash Karath criticized the government's handling of the ongoing crisis in Manipur, marking 18 months of turmoil. Describing the region as a war zone, he expressed concerns over the lack of efforts to restore peace and normalcy, emphasizing that the political settlement is the only solution. Karath also condemned the obstruction of parliamentary discussions on the issue, while highlighting a protest organized in solidarity with the people of Manipur.
There is a demand in Manipur. We saw that the India Alliance leaders are here and demanding from for Manipur. What is the basic demand?
It is now 18 months since the trouble started in Manipur, and there is an ethnic divide now. And we have seen how Manipur is now like a war zone, with even now security forces keeping a buffer zone there. But nothing has been done to restore peace and normalcy.
Thank you, everybody,
and that is possible only through a political agreement or settlement. Unless the central government takes initiative to talk to all the parties concerned and arrive at a settlement, there will be no further progress. So, since nothing is being done, that is why we have held this protest here. People from Manipur have come, and they are not allowing a discussion in Parliament also. Manipur.
Since
So that is why we have
these
done
are,
regarding the details, about the India Alliance, who should lead according to you, because your critics are talking about who should lead the India Alliance leadership.
We are not interested in that.
Because I request
There is a demand in Manipur. We saw that the India Alliance leaders are
Chennai Tamil Nadu CR Keshwan BJP leader addressed the recent BJP statement regarding Congress leader Sonia Gandhi. He defended the party's remarks, emphasizing their stance on various political issues and reiterating that the BJP's position is rooted in concerns over national governance. Keshwan's comments come amidst growing political debates surrounding Congress leadership and BJP's criticism.
Face behind the murky mask, which is the Congress party. Why is Rahul Gandhi so scared? Why is Rahul Gandhi so petrified that he does not even utter a word about the allegations over the sordid nexus between the Congress party and George Soros? Is George Soros the all-powerful political puppet master who controls Rahul Gandhi and dictates every move of the Congress party? These are the questions which the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi have to answer. They cannot dodge, duck and evade these serious questions which have been posed at them. Also, the Forum for Democratic Leaders Asia Pacific, FDLAP, is an organization backed by George Soros Foundation. This has Sonia Gandhi as its co-president, and this organization has a clear, open stand that Kashmir should be an independent nation. Does Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party share this view about Kashmir? It's time Rahul Gandhi breaks his silence. Also, we have had French media reports saying that OCCRP is majorly funded by George Soros, and we have seen this dubious pattern. Whenever OCCRP publishes a report, Rahul Gandhi takes a cue and does a press conference about it. Even recently, when Rahul Gandhi had a press conference about Adani, it was live streamed by OCCRP. What does Rahul Gandhi have to say about this OCCRP Congress nexus? These questions cannot be evaded by Rahul Gandhi anymore. George Soros is an economic offender, and his sole aim is to destabilize India and endanger democracy in India. And his funding pattern is solely aimed towards that. We have seen many people associated with George Soros' multiple entities gallivanting with Rahul Gandhi, be it here or abroad, whether it is his Bharat Jodo Yatra or when he goes abroad, he meets journalists linked to George Soros funded entities. This poses a very serious threat to Indian democracy. It is time Rahul Gandhi comes before the nation and he owes an explanation about the allegations of his party's nexus with George Soros and George Soros funded it. The real sinister face behind the murky mask, which is the Congress party. Why is Rahul Gandhi so scared? Why is Rahul Gandhi so petrified that he does not even utter a word about the allegations over the sordid nexus between the Congress party and George Soros? Is George Soros the all-powerful political...
Congress leader Pawan Khera hit back at the BJP's recent statement about Sonia Gandhi, expressing disbelief at the party's attempt to target her. He mocked the BJP for diverting attention to the issues like George Soros. While Congress continues to focus on key national concerns, particularly the Adani issue, Khera accused the BJP of deflecting criticism by raising irrelevant issues and challenged them to address questions about the foreign connections of some of their leaders, including those linked to institutions funded by Soros. He asserted the Congress would not back down in its pursuit of accountability.
दोस्तों, चूंकि भारतीय जनता पार्टी सोचती है कि जॉर्ज सोरोस का नाम लेकर वो एक ऐसा जाल बिछा रही है जिसमें हम फंस जाएंगे, तो थोड़ी हंसी तो आती है। हम उनको ये बता दें कि हम लगातार गौतम अडानी का मुद्दा उठाते रहेंगे, क्योंकि हमारे पास छिपाने को कुछ नहीं है और आपके पास बहुत कुछ है। अगर जॉर्ज सोरोस को आप मुद्दा ही बनाना चाहते हैं तो जवाब दीजिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कितने मंत्री या बड़े नेताओं के बच्चों को विदेशी शिक्षा लेने के लिए कहां से छात्रवृत्ति यानी कि स्कॉलरशिप मिली? यह भी बताइए कि ऐसा कौन सा मंत्री है, ऐसा एक नहीं और भी कई मंत्री हैं, जिनके बच्चों की नौकरियां ऐसे इंस्टीट्यूट्स में हैं जिनको जॉर्ज सोरोस की फंडिंग है। यह भी बताइए कि ध्रुव जयशंकर, एस जयशंकर के सुपुत्र का एस्पेन इंस्टीट्यूट से क्या रिश्ता रहा है, ध्रुव जयशंकर का जर्मन मार्शल फंड से क्या रिश्ता रहा है और इन दोनों संस्थाओं का जॉर्ज सोरोस से क्या रिश्ता है। शुरुआत आपने की है, खत्म हम करेंगे। जय हिंद।
TMC leader Saugata Roy expresses strong opposition to the One Nation, One Election bill, calling it a narrative pushed by the BJP and highlighting the lack of consensus among opposition parties. He predicted that the bill would face significant resistance in Parliament, as it is seen as Prime Minister Modi's personal project. With little support from across the country, Roy also reacted to Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri's recent statement on the unrest in Bangladesh, particularly the attacks on Hindu temples, which he called regrettable. While appreciating Misri's condemnation, Roy reiterated the need for further action to protect Hindus in Bangladesh, including the release of Hindu leaders like Jinnai Krishna Das. Additionally, Roy criticized BJP leader Nishikant Dubey for raising issues against opposition leaders like Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi in Parliament, asserting that such defamatory remarks violate parliamentary decorum and the Speaker should take appropriate action.
Any of the opposition parties agree to one nation, one vote theory. This is a narrative brought about by BJP, and they formed a committee which was their own choice, which has now submitted a report. I think that the bill will face opposition if it is brought in Parliament. I do not think that it will be so easy to bring this one nation, one vote. This is Prime Minister Modi's personal project and will not receive the support in the country.
And one more question, sir. Religious properties regrettable, says Foreign Secretary in Dhaka. The Foreign Secretary visit take place against the backdrop of unrest in Bangladesh, including the arrest of Hindu monk Chinmoy Krishnadas.
You are happy that the Foreign Secretary has gone to Dhaka and he has called the attack on Hindu temples and Hindu citizens in Dhaka. He has called it regrettable, which we appreciate. Earlier we were not speaking on this issue because we thought that this is an issue concerning our external matters. But then our Supreme Mamata Banerjee has come forward and she has even proposed peacekeeping force to be sent to Bangladesh. So we do hope that the government takes more steps to alleviate the miseries of Hindus in Bangladesh and that they get to release Chinmoy Krishnadas of the ISKCON.
BJP MP Manickam Tagore says the country has to right to know about the relation between Congress, opposition parties and international power. It is the right of a member of parliament to raise the issue in the House.
It is not at all right. No member of parliament can raise anything which is defamatory against another member. Manickam Tagore has raised an issue against Rahul Gandhi, who is the leader of the opposition, against Sonia Gandhi, and I do not think that it is either in good taste or
Advocate Vasu Ranjan Sandiyal commented on the Supreme Court's decision to dismiss the place seeking the removal of road blockade caused by farmers' protests. Sandilya emphasized the importance of respecting democratic protests. While acknowledging the inconvenience caused to the public, he stated that the ruling highlights the need for a balanced approach, urging both the government and the protesters to engage in dialogue to address the concerns behind the blockades without affecting public life.
देखिए, किसी वकील साथी द्वारा सुप्रीम कोर्ट में एक जनहित याचिका दायर की गई थी शंभू बॉर्डर खोलने के लिए। एक प्रयास अच्छा था, पर इससे पहले हमारे द्वारा हाई कोर्ट में याचिका डाली गई थी जिसमें हाई कोर्ट ने शंभू बॉर्डर, खनौरी बॉर्डर और तमाम बॉर्डर खोलने के ऑर्डर किए थे, जिसके बाद हरियाणा सरकार ने सुप्रीम कोर्ट में इसके खिलाफ याचिका दायर की थी जो हाई कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर दिया था, जिसमें हम लगातार बहस कर रहे हैं और सुप्रीम कोर्ट से हमने मांग की थी कि इस बॉर्डर्स को खोला जाए और एनएच के लिए गाइडलाइन इशू की जाए कि कोई भी व्यक्ति, कोई भी संगठन नेशनल हाईवे को जाम ना कर सके। इस मामले में सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एक हाई पावर कमेटी का गठन किया था और जिस हाई पावर कमेटी ने 22 नवंबर को, जो लास्ट तारीख थी, हम पेश भी हुए थे, 22 तारीख को जो जस्टिस नवाब सिंह के नेतृत्व में कमेटी बनाई गई थी, उन्होंने ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट में अपनी इंटरिम रिपोर्ट सबमिट की थी और अब इस मामले में 13 दिसंबर यानी कि कुछ 4-5 दिनों बाद सुनवाई होनी है। उससे पहले जो यहाँ का माहौल है वह भयावह हो चुका है, भय का माहौल है। ऐसा लग रहा है अखबारों की जो खबरें हैं कि भारत पाकिस्तान बॉर्डर बन चुका है, शंभू बॉर्डर और किसान टकराव की बात करते हैं, किसान ऐसे लड़ रहे हैं हरियाणा पुलिस के साथ जैसे उनके दुश्मन हो। मैं किसानों से हाथ जोड़कर प्रार्थना करना चाहता हूं, जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कह दिया कि स्टेटस को मेंटेन किया जाए, किसान सुप्रीम कोर्ट को तो मानते हैं ना, तो जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कह दिया कि स्टेटस को मेंटेन किया जाए, यथास्थिति मेंटेन की जाए, तो किसान क्यों आगे जा रहे हैं? जब तक सुप्रीम कोर्ट में मामला लंबित है तब तक किसानों को अपना जो ये आंदोलन है उसको खत्म करना चाहिए। जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट आपके पक्ष में आगे आ रही है, जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट बड़े बड़े जस्टिस, बड़े बड़े लोगों को आपके आपके मसले का हल करने के लिए आगे आ रही है, तो किसान इस तरह का व्यवहार क्यों कर रहे हैं? जो मेरी पीआईएल थी उसमें हमने कहा था कि अंबाला का जो व्यापारी है, अंबाला का जो गरीब तबका है वह परेशान हो चुका है। अंबाला में भूखमरी का माहौल है, अंबाला में इस बार दिवाली अच्छे से नहीं मनाई गई। NH44 जो इसको लाइफलाइन कहा जाता है इंडिया का, वो बंद पड़ा है। किसान भाइयों, आप समझिए, किसी को परेशान कर अपनी मांग मनवाना न्याय संगत नहीं है। मैं पहले भी ये बात कहता रहा हूं और आज मैं फिर किसानों से बात दोहरा रहा हूं, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के फैसले का इंतजार कीजिए। जो हाई पावर कमेटी बनी है, किसान भाई उसमें अपनी आपकी मांग रखें और हम किसानों के साथ हैं। मैंने पहले भी कहा था, वकील भाईचारा किसानों के साथ है। हम आपके लिए परमिशन दिलवाने को आपको दिल्ली में तैयार हैं, हम किसी भी जगह आपके लिए जाने को तैयार हैं, पर आप तैयार नहीं है, आप टकराव चाहते हैं। प्लीज मेरी हाथ जोड़कर निवेदन है, किसानों के लिए बहुत प्यार है लोगों के मन में। किसान जो अन्न देता है, अन्नदाता, जिसके पीछे दाता शब्द आ जाए, वो बहुत अहमियत रखता है हर किसी की नजरों में, हर किसी के दिल में। पर किसान दिन प्रतिदिन अपना जो एक लोगों के मन में व्यवहार है, जो लोगों के मन में उनके प्रति इज्जत है, उसको खत्म कर रहे हैं। मैं किसानों से अपील करूंगा कि अगली सुप्रीम कोर्ट की तारीख तक इसको बंद रखा जाए और हम 13 तारीख को जो तमाम अंबाला की स्थिति है सुप्रीम कोर्ट में मैं दिखाऊंगा और इनेबल हाई कोर्ट को मांग करूंगा कि गाइडलाइन इशू की जाए कि नेशनल हाईवे कोई ब्लॉक ना करे। और परमिशन, जहां तक परमिशन की बात है, हरियाणा सरकार ने भी बात की कि परमिशन दिखा दीजिए, दिल्ली चले जाइए। हम आपके लिए परमिशन लेने के लिए तैयार हैं, आप हमारे साथ जाइए तो सही, आप कुछ कीजिए तो सही। आप वहां आ रहे हैं, आप बैरिकेड को रस्सियां डालकर खींच रहे हैं, जंजीरें डालकर खींच रहे हैं। देखिए, किसी वकील साथी द्वारा सुप्रीम कोर्ट में एक जनहित याचिका दायर की गई थी शंभू बोर्ड।
Speaking to the media, Sampath Upadhyay addressed the recent accident in Amarpur village, Jabalpur, where 21 workers were injured when a utility vehicle carrying them turned turtle. Upadhyay highlighted the dangerous practice of using cargo vehicles to transport workers, emphasizing the risks involved due to the vehicles redesigned for goods, not passengers. He condemned the practice and called for stricter enforcement of safety regulations. The injured workers who were traveling to harvest peas are receiving treatment and investigations are underway to hold those responsible accountable.
काफ़ी ही डरावना ट्रेंड है जिसमें कम समय में लंबी दूरी तय करने के लिए मालवाहक वाहनों का लोग इस्तेमाल करते हैं ताकि कम पैसे में व्यक्ति का ट्रेवल हो सके। वो खड़ा वहाँ पिकअप गाड़ी के ट्रॉले में खड़े रहते हैं और आगे जर्नी करते हैं। इसमें कई बार चूँकि जो मालवाहक गाड़ियाँ हैं वो माल ढोने के लिहाज से बनी हैं, उनका स्थिति ऐसी नहीं होती कि पैसेंजर को बिठाए और उनको बैठने इत्यादि की भी जगह नहीं होती, चूँकि वो मालवाहक गाड़ी ही होती है। तो ऐसे में हादसा होने पे काफ़ी लोगों को चोट इत्यादि लगने और विशेष परिस्थितियों में मृत्यु तक की भी स्थिति बनती है। आज जो जबलपुर ज़िले में घटना हुई है उसमें ये मजदूर लोग मटर तोड़ने के लिहाज से ट्रेवल कर रहे थे। इस घटना में ड्राइवर के विरुद्ध प्रथम दृष्टया कायमी की गई है। आगे भी इसमें जांच पड़ताल की जा रही है कि इसमें कौन व्यक्ति इन्वॉल्व थे। साथ ही साथ इसमें जो अपने चेकिंग होती है पुलिस की, उसमें भी समय समय पर अभियान चलाया जाता है। इस संबंध में निर्देश भी जारी किए गए हैं कि ऐसा कोई वाहन दिखता है जिसमें मालवाहक में व्यक्तियों को बिठा के ट्रेवल हो रहा है तो उसके विरुद्ध वैधानिक कार्रवाई करें।
कुछ बता पाए कितने घायल हुए, कितने?
अभी करीब 13 व्यक्ति हैं जो जबलपुर मेडिकल कॉलेज में इलाज के लिए आए हैं। 8 व्यक्ति का पाटन में इलाज चल रहा है। जैसी जानकारी अपने को प्राप्त हुई है, ज़्यादातर घायल खतरे से बाहर हैं और उनका इलाज चल रहा है। ये एक काफ़ी ही डरावना।
That's the wrap up of the Inside News. Keep watching CVR English.